is it going, guys? aRenG Live here, and today we're gonna be using this deck, and the purpose is that we're trying to get the Slifer the Sky Dragon mat. The mat looks amazing. It looks really awesome. I want it. Everybody's talking about getting it, and I figured I should probably make a video on it. So I tried making my own little Slifer deck to summon him multiple times. You have to summon him 100 times to be able to unlock the mat. I tried making my own deck, didn't work out, but the good thing is I did find this one online. I do gotta give a shout out to the person who first hosted it. So shout out to Anime Impact, formerly known as Jurassic Impact. Really good content creator, always showing off them Duel Links videos. Went ahead and showed off a deck very similar to this. I've only switched some stuff around just to make it slightly different, you know, but whatever. So we're using this deck. You need Slifer, obviously, because you're going to be summoning him potentially, I don't know, 20-30 times in one duel. So we got Slifer, we got Ill Blood. We run this guy. You don't technically need 3 copies of him. I would say maybe 2 is a good balance, because when you have him at 1, it could be a little bit hard to summon him because you have to draw into him. At least at 3, you can draw into him, and it'll make it easy. I'm running Heavy Knight of the Flame, but you can technically run anything you want. It doesn't matter, dude. You can run pretty much anything you want in this slot, as long as it's a beater to take up a spot on the field. It becomes a zombie either way, because the focus of this deck is zombie world. Another really good card, Samurai Skull. Now, you can bring this guy out, you can send an Ill Blood to the grave, and that's pretty much it, to be honest. It just thins the deck out so you can draw into your more important cards later on. That's about it. I mean, technically, all these guys are interchangeable. The only one you really need is Ill Blood. So these guys can all both be pretty much just big beaters. Maybe, I don't know, Force Raider, Sabersaurus, whatever big beaters you want. They don't even technically have to be 1800 or 1900 attack. We're going to be taking on level 10 characters. So the strongest they have is sometimes like 1200, 1300 attack. So as long as it's stronger than that, you can get away with like 6 vanillas. Now, something you do need is Planet Pathfinder, because since our field spell is very important in Zombie World, we are running triple Planet Pathfinder just to be able to kind of add that Zombie World to hand. So I definitely run triple Planet Pathfinder. It's hard to say his name sometimes. And we're also running 1 Horn of the Unicorn. In the original build, they were running a Sword of Deep-Seated, so if you have that, go ahead and run that instead. But I had like so many copies of this. I had like 12 copies of Horn of the Unicorn, so if you guys have this, here's a way where you can actually use it. So we got Horn of the Unicorn. This is going to be really important to our, I guess, end turn combo, whatever. And now we got triple Good Goblin Housekeeping. This is one of my favorite cards to just kind of recycle and draw stuff really quickly. And then one of the most beautiful and unique ideas I've ever seen, we got Graceful Tear and Localized Tornado. Now these work as a combo. You don't want to set Localized Tornado, you want to keep that in hand, but you do want to eventually set Graceful Tear. This card is amazing. You basically just activate it and give them Localized Tornado, so when your opponent's about to deck out, they activate Localized Tornado and put all their cards back into their deck, giving them like a, I don't know, 16 card deck or something. So that gives you 16 more turns where you can do shenanigans, where you have Zombie World out, Slifer is going to be in the grave, and in the grave it becomes a zombie. You're going to have an Ill Blood on the field. Ill Blood has the ability to revive a zombie, so it revives Slifer. Slifer's effect makes it be destroyed at the end phase if it is a special summon. That's why you're going to equip it with Horn of the Unicorn, and the process is going to continue. Basically, Slifer dies, this goes to the grave, this goes on top of the deck. If you have 1 card on the deck or no cards, this is basically going to be your last draw forever. And then you're going to reach turn 50, and it's going to end in a draw. But you're going to get like 20 or 30 additional summons on Slifer. Now, we are going to be doing a double deck showcase today. I will be showing off my other deck, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and show it off right now, so we can go ahead and play with it later. And this is the deck that I came up with to farm the Winged Dragon of Ra. Now, as you can see, it's a lot of vanillas. So I just threw in all the strongest rares that I could find, just to kind of make it easier for everybody. You don't have to run these exact cards. Basically, run the whatever vanillas you want. You can run Ruby if you want. I don't care. 12 different vanillas in this deck. Now, that's important because we are running Heart of the Underdog, so this is going to let you draw all the cards in your deck really quickly. You're going to be running 2 copies of Different Dimension Capsule. You're going to use this to draw into your important cards like Heart of the Underdog and 2-man battle, cell battle, whatever. And if you have either or, you're going to add Ra. So that's what this is for. And then we're going to use 2-man cell battle. This is just basically letting you summon them vanillas onto the field, so you can get 2 of them on the field per turn. And that's that. And then we have 3 copies of Localized Tornado. I found out about this card from the last deck since I made the Slifer one first. And I realized I can use this, so we're going to activate Localized Tornado when we lose our Winged Dragon of Ra, because it's going to be on the field. It's going to have 0 attack. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Ra goes to the grave. We activate this to put it right back into the deck, so that's going to give us up to maybe like 3 or 4 summons. It's not that optimal, but it's just the first thing I can come up with. So it's an interesting idea, but we're going to go over it later. For now, we're going to go ahead and do Slifer's summoning thing first. So let's go ahead and get things started. Alright, so we're probably just going to take on the first character that shows up, probably Yugi. We're going to take him on at level 10. You don't need much to take him on. Just duel him, dude. Alright, and here he is, Yami Yugi. And we are using Restart with both decks. So let's go. We're going second. That's not bad because we get that extra draw. So we are using the Slifer, or not Slifer. Yeah, actually Slifer. So we have a Restart right now. Is this a good hand? This is an okay hand. I could probably work with this. So let's see what he's got. A pretty weak monster. Not bad. We got double planet Pathfinder. I'm gonna go ahead and summon a Samurai Skull. Activate its effect. We're gonna pitch a anything, to be honest. This is just deck thinning slightly. I'll send one of these guys because I don't really need them anymore because I already have the one in my hand. So I'm set this and we're good. You don't really want to attack into your opponent's stuff. You don't want to hurt him. He's just here to watch you play the deck yourself. So he's here to watch you play with yourself. Alright, so now that we drew that, I can go ahead and set it. Might as well activate. Why not, right? So we drew that guy. Let's put one of these guys back. Alright, so what we can do is summon this guy, activate his effect, and we're going to add the Zombie World to our hand. So this is pretty much it. You're going to have this card. I'll activate it right now. It doesn't matter, dude. Level 10 characters can't do anything to you, so we're good. We don't even have to do anything. We already summoned this turn. But you're trying. Let's let him do his... I can go ahead and set that to off. It's going to get annoying. Alright, so there's another Samurai Skull. I could activate Good Goblin Housekeeping if I really wanted to. And you know what? I will. Just because I might as well use it. Alright, so we got that Horn of the Unicorn. That's a pretty good card to have. And I'll probably put back one of these Ill Bloods. Let's put back the non-glossy one. Why not? I'm so accustomed to using the glossies, but let's tribute. Alright, so we're good. We have pretty much our win condition is here. All we need to do is get Slifer in hand. And to discard Slifer, which is pretty much what we're going to have to do. So now we just need to have enough cards in hand. So, I'm going to wait till we have all our cards. I'm probably going to set this now. But I'm not going to use it now. Not until we have that Localized Tornado to give to our opponent. Oh, we got Slifer though, meaning the next card is Localized Tornado. So we can go ahead and end, or we could draw the last 3, put something back, and I think I will do that, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So right now we're just forcing our hand. So we drew everything in our deck. That is the last card. So what we're gonna go ahead and put back on top of the deck, it doesn't matter. It could be anything. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to Horn of the Unicorn. We're going to need that later. I'll put back one of these. I don't care, dude. And now, we're going to go ahead and you know what? Before anything happens, I'm gonna activate Graceful Tear. This is gonna give me 2,000 life points, and we're gonna give them Localized Tornado. So when they start running out of cards, eventually they're gonna activate it on their own. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. We're gonna go ahead and end, and that lets us pitch Slifer and anything else.
Here I go.
Alright, not bad. Alright, so here, he went ahead and set the card. You can tell because it's got my sleeve on it. So that's the last card in our deck. Now we can go ahead and abuse all of our shenanigans. I forgot to normal summon that guy again, dude. It didn't matter. I don't plan this normal summon anymore. So now we can revive our God card. It doesn't matter what position you put him in. And this is it. It's complete. So now we're going to equip this to Slifer. And that's it. That's the whole farm. Now we're just going to pass turn. Slifer dies. Horn of the Unicorn goes on top of the deck. And you're going to do this every turn. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward now to the end. At least till we get to the last turn, which is going to be turn 50. So let's go ahead and fast forward. Alright, and now he's doing this thing where he activates Localized Tornado, putting everything back into his deck. I just wanted to skip to this point to where he would activate that. Now, it continues, as mentioned. We're going to keep the process up, so I guess we're going to go ahead and go back to the fast forward process. He's going to use his red medicines. That's the best he can really do. So let's go ahead and fast forward again. And we're back. Alright, so, and we're on turn 50 right now. The thing is about Duel Links only goes up to turn 50. Once you hit turn 50 and pass, basically, the game ends as a draw. It's gonna say this game is too long, we're gonna end it. So right now, you have the opportunity to basically go through your combo again. You're gonna look at our God card. We're gonna summon it. And we're gonna power it up again for the lulz, to be honest. This is just because I'm so used to doing this. But we're gonna go ahead and give that to him. And right now you do have the the option to just attack and win, or you could end and get a draw, which is something I legitimately, in all the time I've been playing, I've never gotten a draw. So we're gonna go ahead and end this in a draw, just because, man. Just because it's rare that you're gonna get a draw. So let's go ahead and get that draw. Alright, so here it is. And there it is. So that's what a draw looks like, guys. Alright, so we have reached a stalemate, and we potentially got a lot of summons for Slifer. So, and that's pretty much all you're gonna do for Slifer. You're gonna do that multiple times. I know I skipped most of it, but it was many turns of just passing, doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. But he actually says, and they say something different when you draw with them. I didn't even know that this whole time playing. Didn't even know that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try this again. But this time, we're going to be using something different. We're going to be using our Ra deck. So we're going to go ahead and do the Ra version now. So let's go ahead and do this. And there he is. Yami Yugi once again. So on this one, we're also using Restart. We're just trying to make sure that we draw like that perfect hand. And this is an okay hand, but not the perfect one. I mean, we can pretty much search out our Heart of the Underdog, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to this probably, because if I do restart, I could start with all monsters, and that would suck. That would be bad. So let's go ahead and activate this real quick. I know you might be in a rush to get Ra, but you're gonna want to add Heart of the Underdog. So Heart of the Underdog, 2-man cell battle, and Ra are the main things you want to add. And sorry if I confuse the names Ra and Slifer. I'm probably going to be doing that a lot today since I have to deal with both of them right now. So let's go ahead and summon a monster, and we're going to keep passing once again.
It's my turn.
And since this is a tribute thing, we're actually going to try to tribute. So you're going to be summoning monsters, unlike the Slifer deck. So, got the Mechanical Chaser, no problem. Let's go ahead and summon it. Hey, he says it! He says his name! Alright, I just added Mechanical Chaser. I was running a whole bunch of Geminis first. But then I found out that some of the Geminis don't work with, what's it called? Heart of the Underdog, because they're not normal monsters in hand. So, that's it. We're not going to attack right now. We want to save his life points for when we... Or not really. We just don't want to abuse our stuff. So we finally added Heart of the Underdog, which is perfect. So let's go ahead and activate it. This is gonna get us some serious draw power. We're gonna summon this guy, and we are pretty much all set. We're pretty much all set. As soon as we get our Ra and our 2-man cell battle, we should be good. And then it just becomes a repetitive cycle. This card is really good because it gets us the card we need, which is gonna be that 2-man cell. Here, it's right there. It's right there, dude. And that Gaga Gigo guy that we got right here is in that card art. So that's interesting. That's pretty cool. So it's a match made in heaven. Alright, so now we can go ahead and keep ending. Now, I know in the other one we got a lot of summons. We got a lot of summons off of Slifer. On this one, we're not going to get that many. But it's just something quick that I came up with. So let's keep using Heart of the Underdog. It's also pretty quick. It's kind of fun to use this deck because of all the vanillas and Heart of the Underdog. So just keep drawing forever. And keep drawing and keep drawing. It's pretty good. Alright. Look at that. Look how nice this is. Look how nice it is to draw our whole deck. And there's Ra. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and summon it. And you don't want to use his effect to power him up. What you want to do is set this, and what I might do is I legitimately might pass, but we will see. I think I'm going to go ahead and pass. For now, I'm going to go ahead and pass. So let's just discard this guy.
Here I go.
Because I think
I draw a card.
I want to end my turn with stuff. So we'll see. Alright, here it is. We got that Sabersaurus. Sure. Sure, let's activate our Heart of the Underdog. Well, why not, dude? Everything's gonna go back into the deck. Legit, everything's gonna go back into the deck. It don't matter, dude. It's gonna go back to the deck probably now. That's probably the card. Really? You're gonna make us draw the very last ones? That last localized tornado is like in there somewhere. There it is. Alright. Hey, we got all the cards we wanted. So now that we have everything set up, we can go ahead and activate the... Whoa, come on, dude. Let me summon it. Or activate it. We're going to activate this. And we're pretty much all set, dude. We're pretty much all set. Summon the Winged Dragon of Ra. I'm going to tribute this guy, and this guy.
Watch this.
And we still have... we're not going to activate the effect. We're going to keep him at 0. We have 1 card left in deck, so we're good. We're going to go ahead and end right now. and activate the effect of two-man cell battle. So this summons one of our monsters from hand. It don't matter which one. The thing is, you just don't want to leave your field empty, because your opponent could potentially OTK you. So let's go ahead and discard whatever. Next turn, they're going to attack. They're going to Dispel! Well, that was dumb. That was actually pretty dumb. He could have Dispelled Heart of the Underdog. He's never really done that, but whatever. We're going to go ahead and activate our Localized Tornado. Even though that was dumb, actually, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't follow in my mistakes. We want to activate that when Ra is in the grave, so we have an extra summon of Ra. So I just done goof right there, but so we're gonna go ahead and activate it pretty much until we draw our card. We're gonna activate till we draw the Localized Tornado. So draw, draw, draw. There it is. All right, pretty good. So now that we have this, GG, we're gonna summon. We're going to end, and we're going to get an extra summon during the end phase. Not bad at all. Alright, so now we're going to bring this guy out. And the cool thing is that the Localized Tornadoes recycle each other. So, I could go ahead and activate this now. Because I want Ra in the deck. That is my top priority. So, as you can see, there's a lot of shenanigans here. A lot of shenanigans. It's not as quick as the Slifer one where you get 20 to 30 per duel or whatever. I probably don't even need different dimension capsule anymore. It might be quicker to just draw into my Wing Dragon of Ra, to be honest. So we're gonna go ahead and just pass because the Heart of the Underdog is just too good. It's too good in this deck, dude. There it is. Let's see. I drew into it really quickly. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and summon it. Summon. Summon, summon. And remember, you do not want to activate the effect of Ra because you will probably regret it. So now we're gonna go ahead and end. The only thing is, when you do have Ra, you want to make sure you have another vanilla in hand because you need something to come out and kind of protect you. Because it's gonna get attacked, it's gonna get wrecked. All right, so we're gonna take another 1,000 damage right now. Not too bad. That's why I'm saying you're limited to how many times you can actually summon it. So let's go ahead and Heart of the Underdog. Alright, so all these cards have pretty good synergy. There's our Localized Tornado, perfect. We do want to use this. Let's go ahead and set that. I'm going to summon this guy. Mechanical Chaser. Alright, so we're good here. We're going to go ahead and end. There is no card applicable, that's fine. It doesn't matter. We could activate that. And you know what? We will. We will, because as soon as Ra is in the grave, you're going to want to activate it.
My turn.
Show me your best, I crystal twist your head so classic confused, in more gimmicky. Okay, cool, space, car, high kick, master, heads to Mars, with the monsters, take it up, step, the sun is another back to back, music to moon, back to back, music to moon. Morning rays, years and frames, due to the west, the west, the west, honest, there wasn't a dream, Bell Society, unity. Cornetting, speed, sound, flows, flow through the home, dropped by the power of the dream. The power is yet unknown. Morning rays, years and queens, due to the west, the west, the west, honest. There wasn't a dream, there was a sign, unity. Cornetting, speed, sound, flows, flow through the home, dropped by the power of the dream. The power is yet unknown.
This is the last turn. Alright, so now we can Heart of the Underdog. Ideally, we want to... I mean, we don't have enough monsters to go ahead and summon them again. I wanted to be able to summon them one last time, but it just wasn't going to happen, dude. So we're going to keep doing this as long as we can. Stop it. We're going to... Yes, I'm going to switch it to off, because I hate it, like, notifying me. And we drew this. Alright, so that's the extent of how far we can reach. Now, if you want, you can go ahead and just attack your opponent's monsters. Or you can let them deck out. It doesn't matter, dude. It don't matter at all. Just attack there. Attack there. I don't think we... Oh yeah, we can OTK him. We can wreck him. But, you know what? I want him to deck out. I want him to deck out. I win. Alright, so that is the method that we're going to be using to summon Ra. So, that's pretty much it, to be honest. You're going to be using that multiple times. I will probably post something in the future, because I know there's a way for you to summon Ra and then just flip summon them over and over. I still have to look into it. I know I probably have like a message or something telling me how to do it, but I just haven't checked, because I was actually looking into that. So for now, this is what we got, and in the future I'll probably get you guys an easier way to summon Ra multiple times. But that's pretty much it for today. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Links shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.